old dusty cat right over here, because, yeah, it's noisy. She's a little scared. But she's doing good. Yeah, they're doing lawn and stuff. We rent. Hey. we rent from this home, which is why I'd be saying, like, how I'm going to have to probably be moving out from here in about a year. It's mostly going to be that thing, but it's going to take a miracle for me to buy this house to stay here, so it is what it is. But I am coming here today because I have not done a video for a couple days and all that. Oh, what is that right there? Hold up. A piece of dirt. Un momento. Hello, little scabbers. We're about to get you cleaned up. Yes, we are. Are you ready for that? I'm sure you are. No, isn't it funny they're trying to mow the lawn when I want to do a video with you and everything and all your cleanups? Not all the videos gonna have this noise in the background. I know that. Buddy, you can't go that way. That's the floor. Give me one moment. So, here's a fun fact. I, in my infinite wisdom, did not get more bedding, thinking I had bedding. And, so there's some bedding here, but you can see, in times of emergency, old linens for a few days, or up to maybe a week or so, will be a wonderful replacement. Just know, whatever you put in there, your little rodent friend will tear up. So, a fun little fact, a little trick. Don't be like me. Make sure you have all the bedding you need, because otherwise, you're going to have to sacrifice some blankets, but that's okay. This has been his runaround blanket ever since. I mean, when I take him out, this is the blanket I put down under all this bit right here. He was just running around in and whatnot. I need to vacuum that and stuff. You can see the mess. And I do apologize for the noise out there. The landlord decided that today had to be the lawn mowing day as well. So, as far as video goes, I have just been a total champ at deciding on when to do this. After a cleanup, little buddy here, gonna be eaten up. What I done did is I added some soup broth on top. That's why it might look a little bit discolored in the middle, if you do notice that. And that is why he has such big attention. What you are seeing there is a mix of two different types of foods, and I will reveal them right now. I know, Dusty, the lawnmowers are so loud, aren't they? Yes, they are. Anywho, the food I give to my buddy Scabbers, Missouri, a little bit of that, but he does prefer his oxbow. The Missouri's good. I would say if y'all are able to break up them blocks into smaller pieces, I find that they do go for it better. So if you are using this brand and you're like, hey, my animal's not really eating them, I would say try your best with your fingers to break it up for them, and you might be surprised. Smaller pieces do make it better, which is why my little man Scabbers loves these oxbow ones. They're such smaller size treats, as you see. Either way, you can see I got my buddy Michigan J up here and everything. Frogger from the earlier short this morning. Buddy, I don't mean to make you get mad. I'm just saying hey to yous. You can see he gets a little testy. He's been talking more. It means that the everything's making more comfortable. He's getting used to the new environment. This is a new tank for them, so. Buddy, what you being mad at? Really? Okay, what else? Dang. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Anything else you want to add? Alright, so we cool. Goodness, you piggies made a mess. Time for a cleanup! Good job, piggies. You did so good with that cleanup. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some cabbage slices. I gave you full cabbages earlier and everything. Yeah, look at you two. So, a fun fact, cabbages and so on are good for more so rodents. Lagomorph species, such as rabbits and hares, if you do actually live in a state or a country where those are allowed and everything, do not give them too much of this stuff. Cabbage can make them gassy, and a fun fact, lagomorph meaning bunnies and hares, do not pass gas. They cannot burp, they cannot, in another funny word, fart. So that's not as good for them. But for animals like guinea pigs, capybaras, rats, mice, dedicated to their size, of course, even like hamsters and gerbils, you know, those kind of guys. They can do cabbages and stuff. It's very healthy for them. So I would suggest them as a treat. And these guys did such a good job on their cleanup. You can see that this one linen looks a little dirty and stuff, has stains and stuff. It has been washed, but I use old linens for them. And these are the ones that if you've noticed in old videos that I reuse for them. It's just they're staining it so bad, even when washing them, they just hold their stains. But hey, they did a great job with their cleanup. So there's a little something for them. I'm going to refresh their hay real quick. Nice fresh hay. There it goes. And then the animals here are doing good in the vivariums and everything. Michigan J still hanging out his day away. And then Frogger's back there hiding. He's just kind of being a chill guy. Oh, his throat's a little inflated. He's about to get mad at me. Chunky Hyde. She's a blue-tailed skink. And she loves this area. I tried putting her back in the environment. She was given to me because she was stuck in a glue trap. If you don't know, now you do know. I talk about this a lot about her. Chunky's a rare scenario where she is from the wild, and I do not agree with herping to keep. I agree with herping to learn and study, and always be respectful of the animal, more so than anything else. And we're in a day and age where you can have Sani wipes or something like that. Use them between handling animals and make sure your hands are nice and dry before handling the next animal if you are herping, because you do not want to spread zoonotics and so on. That is a pro tip from a hippie who has been herping since the 90s. So it's just, you know, I've learned from experience. I've gotten sick, and I might have made other animals sick, not thinking about that stuff when I was a kid, but I was a kid in the 90s. And I was just grabbing stuff, picking up bullfrogs, garter snakes, and all that. So I really hope I didn't cause anything. I don't think I did, because Long Island, as far as that goes, doesn't really seem to talk about any zoonotic spreading between reptiles and amphibians. But yeah, that is a thing now that I will say I'm lucky as a kid. I was stupid and I didn't practice the right practices to make sure no other animal gets sick or I get sick. I actually got sick way more than probably I ever gave it to any other animals. So in the long run, if you are going to herp, carry you something to sanitize or reset the bacteria and microorganisms on your hands for the sake of not so much yourself. You are important, absolutely. Take care of yourself, but more so for the sake of the animals and environment you are working in. And that's just a hippie fun fact, you know? Look after yourself, look after the nature. Hey, what is up? Just a quick little thing. This has been something I've talked about before. I'm talking about it again, right before I vacuum and make noise for this little guy and everything. I've heard a couple people say that they're worried about this tray. It's plastic. You can hear the difference between plastic and metal. The bar parts are metal. Little buddy here. Yes, Scabbers, hello. Little buddy here does not chew through, is what I was trying to say. He doesn't chew through the plastics because he likes his spot. And I open this up and I let him play. He decides if he comes out to say hello or if he stays right there. I have this open. As you can see, he just hangs out. I'm about to vacuum this. As you can see with the rest of the video, I just changed all of his stuff. I made a stinking mess, but that's okay. You can tell he wants to sleep and rest, so I'm going to honor that. He's in his hide. He doesn't want to be bothered. It's mid-afternoon. This is his nap time. But I'm just letting you all know, I've had a couple of comments on this. I always do videos, and I do a video on the rat. You got to know. I'm not going to put an animal on metal as a pan. Like, the bars are one thing, you know? But, I mean, you can see what I even do right here with Lady. I mean, it's all natural. I look after the animals. I say all natural, and I show a plastic thing. That's her food cup. I put her mealworms in there, and I slant it out. So this way, if she doesn't eat the mealworms, they get into the dirt, and maybe there's reproduction, and thus continuation of good eats for her. But I care about my animals, you know? I look after them. So, in this channel, I don't claim to be the smartest dang person out there, but I do claim out of facts. I have 20 plus years of experience with animals. I care about animals. I look after the animals that I take care of the most. I can. I ain't perfect, but I do my best. And what I know, I want to pass on, because if someone better than me knows more and can do more, I want to learn from y'all too. You're never too old to learn. You're never too young to teach. As long as what you're teaching is facts, and as long as what you're learning off of your own understanding, and you're comparing the fake to the truth kind of thing, you know? And with that, peace out for this video. Thank you so much for being here this stinking long. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.